Hello, Phil Newton England, back with another Crystal Maze video. Now today we're going to be taking a look at these. Now in the original 90s series, these were called legends. What had happened is the contestants would go into the cells and the other contestants would shout, "Read the legend, read the legend. What does the legend say?" And basically it was the instructions to the game on how to play it. Now in the new series, these are basically just called information slates. And what they are, as you can tell, they're just pieces of wood, like so, playing on that because that goes towards the wall, and then painted on this side. Obviously it varied depending which zones they were in: Aztec, industrial, medieval, and of course, as you can tell here, Eastern Zone. Now all these were from the US version of the Crystal Maze with Adam Conover. And these appeared in the Spot the Difference game, as you can tell. Now the contestant went into the first room and the slate on there said simply spot the difference. And it wasn't until I went into the second room that some of these information slates were different. Now obviously these are the different versions. My friend Neil has got the original Spot the Difference, and these, as I say, are the secondary ones that were different. And the contestant had to put like a big plastic light up ring around the 5 differences that were in the room. So this is the first one that appears. And this was in the Glenn family episode. Excuse me. This was in the Glenn family episode. So we'll take a quick close look at it. Now this, as you can see there, was where it was screwed onto the walls, these holes, and then it was covered by these sort of sticky gold squares to hide the screw, so it looks a little bit neater. Now what I will say is the majority of these slates were actually reused from the UK version, and I know that by sort of like different marks here and scratches and stains and things, but also if you catch it in the light you can actually see where the UK stickers have been. Now this one, as you can just see there, it said roll the balls along the ramps into the yin and yang sign. So obviously they filmed the UK version first, and then they sort of created different or variations of the games for the US version, pulled the stickers off and put new stickers on. And you can just see the writing there where the old stickers were. So that's how I know that they've been reused. So the first one, as I say, is Spot the Difference. Difference being that this had the spots on. And I'll just give you a quick size guide, as I always do. As I say, it's wood. It's 22 inches across. It's 15¼ inches down. And it's, as you can see there, 1/2 inch thick. And it is rounded at the top there, so there's no sort of sharp edges. So that's the first one. A dark red. Again, it's a black base paint with a red over the top, and then this is all sort of one piece printed sort of sticker, like insulation tape basically. We'll mention the screws, and that's it. I will give you a quick look again on the back. It's just plain wood really, sort of odd splatters of paint here and there. So that's the first one. The second one is I'm a Difference. Again, in the second section of the room. Same design and everything around the edges. A little bit of damage here, but it's not too bad. I've got the main slate, that's the thing. Yes, I'm a Difference. This appeared in the Eastman family episode. And as far as I'm aware, this was freshly made because I can't see any previous stickers on it or anything like that. It is quite a smooth red paint job. So there you go, I'm a Difference. Next one, put a ring here. And you can see there, put a ring here and the arrow, and that's where the contestant had to put one of those rings that I spoke about earlier on top of it. Now, as I said, these were actually bolted onto the walls, and some of them had a rope behind it, but that was just for show. It wasn't actually doing anything. It's the bolts that held it onto the wall. So put a ring on it here. That was appeared in the Brown family episode. And the UK version of this, as you can see the writing, maybe, was the Build a Snowman stroke tiered house game. Again, in Eastern. And as I say, I can see because I can read, I can just work out the old letters there. So that was reused for put a ring here. And then the next one, this sign is different to the other sign. Now this one appeared in the Morton Fowler episode, and again it's reused from a UK game, and that was the manoeuvre the candle along the sort of path to light or burn the string to win the crystal. And again, as you can see there, you can just see the word crystal there. That's really, really nice. Now, this one you might have noticed there, I've actually got some hooks in it. I've actually done this myself. I've put 2 hooks in the holes and this sort of ribbon, because I don't know if you're aware that various rooms in my house have all been decorated like the various zones of the Crystal Maze. And my living room is now Eastern Zone, so I've hung that up on the wall, hence the ribbon and screws. I've hung that one up on the wall, and I've also hung this one up, which is from a totally different game altogether. It's Build the Panda on the Hinged Platform. Now, this was a variation of the tiered house or snowman game, where you had to pick up pieces of a tiered house or a snowman, little pieces of them, and put them onto this platform without them dropping off. And again, as I say, I've got string on that one to put it up on my living room, because I do actually own the Panda ones now, both the Peace Panda and the Crystal Release Panda. Thanks again to Neil, bless him, who's got that. Neil's runs the Crystal Maze fan blog, and these are all part of the Crystal Maze fan blog collection. We're all trying to save as much of the Crystal Maze as we can. As you've probably heard, it has been decommissioned now, which is a shame. Fingers crossed it might come back in the future, but who knows? Who knows? So there you go. Yep, there's some fantastic information slates there. I have got plenty more Eastern Zone props coming up as well in future videos, but I hope this has been a bit of entertainment for you for now. So hopefully I will see you all soon, and keep watching, if indeed you still are. Bye.